sits here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Khalif Raymond to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hold on. What?
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Harris on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Value 3.
Another one for Gibbs, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, it's Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Five.
Off play action, Goff. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
All right. Ray.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
South. Why, Tony? Look to hot.
Shotgun now, first round. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
South. 19 Texans.
Working inside the red zone. He's got him. That's McBride. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Ball at the 33 for first down. Coming right is Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hold on. Check. Where was that?
Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They motion the tight end over.
Ric Flair. Hey, Joe.
Goff on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Buggy. 11. Why, Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Look the hot. Oh, Eric.
Stroud throwing here on first. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull that in front further. 13-zip. Tank Dell the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Go. 14.
They go play action with Goff. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. This is ahead for about 5. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go, Todd.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Lions pushing for points. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Goff. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Hey, south. On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. McBride hauls it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hey, uno.
2nd and 6 now. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. Stroud has his man. It's Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Hi, Tony. Good eye.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Stroud now on third. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Listen.
First down throw from Goff. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Defense showing blitz. Goff. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So they're left with 4th down here. On for the punt. He had plenty of success at nearby Rice University kicking and punting is Jack Fox. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Broke through the tackle. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 65 yards on the punt there. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
All right. Look the hot.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Hey, south. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno. Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars. Under.
Running back sent in motion.
11.
First down, Stroud. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. That one intended for Trey McBride. So it'll be second down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Look the hot.
Stroud to throw again on second. He's got him. That's Mixon. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Good. Hey, south. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno. Hey.
Third and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars.
They're going for this. He connects downfield on four. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
11.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. From the gun, Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that sets up second and 5.
Tony. Look the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Whirling. Orange.
Goff on first and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
To throw again here, second and 10. It's Goff. He finds Laporta. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, That's an extra bonus.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They send a man in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
They'll go for it. Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Four down. DC. Here we go. 76.
From the 16. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll come up 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. It's taken in by Williams. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Lions have possession, but this game, pretty one-sided as we start the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. What's that?
Goff working from the pistol. This is complete to Gibbs. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Level. Hey, south. Good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19 Texans. Hey, uno. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tony. Level.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, 76.
From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here.
We're good.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th in that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, let's go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Let the hot, let the hot. Hey, south, south, south. Texans. Good.
To the air, 3rd and long. Put the body on the line for his team. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Hey, uno. Hey.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd
South,
and
south,
19
south.
at the 36-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans close to picking up their 5th win. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno more. Good.
Another try following the sack. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey! 11.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's keeping it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Why, Tony? Good.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
All right. Hey!
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.